Hi everyone, welcome to episode 10 of my daily vlog to launching my branding and marketing program. My name's Anne Marie and I've been a branding and marketing strategist for about 10 years now. I started in university and between that I've been working in marketing departments for really large businesses, and then I got into ad agencies, and then I started a side hustle where I was consulting small businesses and working for startups, helping them with their branding and marketing strategies. So today I'm just going to continue to work on my practicing my course. I still have a ton of material. Yesterday I noticed that my podcast kept getting denied, and it was all due to the artwork. And I was messing with, it was because of the size of the artwork, and I was messing with that artwork for, I'm not kidding, for a good, and then resubmitting and waiting for a good 1.5, 2 hours. And it's things like that where you just want to pull your hair out because everything else was completely fine. Just freaking, the artwork. Finally got it thanks to my amazing roommate who is a wizard with Photoshop, figured it out. And now it's submitted for review, both, I will say, on iTunes and on Google Play. For all you Android users out there, I don't discriminate, so it will be available on Google Play as well, so which I can't wait. And yesterday I also scheduled another interview with someone in London. What's interesting about this person is that so in my very first ad agency job, I was a media buyer for outdoor media, and I was the Asia Pacific regional account manager for all of the airports in Asia Pacific. And if you don't know what that is, if you don't know what media buying is I was the one that bought, backtrack, in airports. There's lots of advertising, and they'll be in like glowing boxes. We call these light boxes. And you'll also see banners for, like Chanel and alcohol and jewelry and all that stuff. So, specifically, there's a lot around duty free. So anyway, I basically, if there's an advertiser, let's say one of my clients at the time was Nike, and they wanted to advertise in all of the Asia Pacific airports for their summer athletic wear. I would be in contact with every single airport between the airport and our regional offices for those locations. And I talked to them. I was like, hey, Nike wants to advertise their summer athletic line. They want to take over all of the international terminals. Basically tell me what's available. And they would collect all of those spots. We call them spots of those light boxes in the international terminals, and say all of these are available for the 3 months of summer. Do you want to use all of them and rent the time on that sign so that we can put the ad on that sign for 3 months? And basically you're just renting time from that sign. It works very similar to online. You want to pay for a spot online for a certain time, you're basically paying to rent that time to put your information on there. So it's not that different as far as concept goes. Execution is very different. So anyway, that was my job, and I was the Asia Pacific counterpart for this guy in London. I worked for Kinetic, which is a Group M ad agency, and we were purely outdoor. And so this guy was the global head, and I was his Asia Pacific counterpart, and so he would receive direction from the client and then filter down the requirements for Asia Pacific to me, and then I would make that happen. And so if you're walking through airports and you see advertising, someone like me at that time did that. Made it a reality. So, and it was kind of cool because anytime I traveled through Asia Pacific, which was very easy at the time because I was living in Shanghai and bouncing around Asia's super cheap and really easy. I saw my work everywhere, and I was like, that's kind of cool. So anyway, this guy, I never met him face to face. When I started, I had an introductory phone call with him, and we emailed a lot, but never met, and asked if he would be interested in being a guest. So that's pretty cool. He'll be next. I'm setting that up right now. And I have another interview set up on Sunday night, my time, with someone in Taipei, Taiwan, who I also worked with in Shanghai. We weren't on the same account, but we were in the same ad agency. The ad agency I worked for had like almost 400 people in it. It was a massive agency, like several stories. It was crazy. So, but we all hung out, so I didn't work with him specifically. So, anyway, all that's coming up, and I will just continue to be practicing my material. There's a lot. So, but I'm excited. So that's what's going on today. Hope you have a great day. It's Friday. TGIF. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. My first Cinco de Mayo being celebrated in California. I'm originally from Texas, and in Texas, we really celebrate Cinco de Mayo, big time. And so I'm curious to see how California does it. I'm not gonna lie, I secretly wish I was in Texas, but yeah, we'll see. It'll be fun. I have a birthday I'm going to this weekend for that, and then Sunday again is my flag football team. So anyway. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you are able to get off work at a decent time, because it is Friday. You gotta let it go, gotta have some fun, gotta unplug and recharge, and I will check in with you briefly tomorrow, because my weekend episodes are really brief. I keep it short, but I still want to check in with everyone. So anyway, have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.